I seriously miss it. Now, you guys need to understand that because some people were complaining on the group today, this week, because there was no live call. Anytime you do something and you are able to complete it for 90 days, every single day we are on the call for 90 good days since December. That's a lot. Every 10 o'clock, I'm on the call. If I'm not on the call, other leaders were on the call for 90 days as stretch. We're celebrating at the last event. Some did 20% of their account in 90 days. Some did 100%. Some even did 500%. We have a lady who did over 1,000% of her account. At last event at Sheraton, people shared their experiences. But when you do that kind of project, you need to thank God. You need to stay back. You need to reload. And it boils down that I have to also now come into Port Harcourt. I've been in Port Harcourt since Tuesday, here in the city, in Nigeria, and I had to stay back. Although it's a 4 days boot camp, but 4 days boot camp, but I still had time to relax a bit, not have to always check the chat, but I still have to check the chat. I didn't have an option, but you just have to calm down and regain and reload. Everybody on the call, can you type in reload on the call? Reload on the call. Type in reload on the call if you're super excited. Type in reload on the call. Amazing. So it's been a great time, and we really need to get ready for the next level we are going into. And that's what I'm super excited about. Okay, we have over 40 people on the call this evening. If you're excited on this call, come on, type in 777. The market this week have been so amazing. A lot of technical analysis got broken this week. A lot of technical analysis got broken this week because of coronavirus. So, but it wasn't like that. It only obeyed more technical analysis on higher time frame. Okay. So if you don't know, if you are used to 15 minutes and you are used to 1 hour, no trade, a lot of trades didn't work out because all of the trades were obeying weekly time frame and monthly time frame reaction. So we had a lot of pips. Those that entered Euro JPY did over 300 pips. Those that entered CAD JPY did over 200 pips. But why are we not in such trade? Because no one ever knew it was going to go that route. Nobody knew. And that's why I used to jokingly ask, do you know any prophet that can see the market ahead? But I'm excited. It's a great week. We had our major trade was Euro AUD this week, which gave us over 150 pips, currently over 240 pips. And the losses we had were minimal, and we were able to still break even. How many of us picked the Euro AUD trade this week on the PATG? How many of us picked the Euro AUD trade this week on PATG? Type in 1. You did pick the trade on PATG. Type in 1. Euro AUD. It got to TP1, got to TP2. Congratulations, Queen's Angel. Okay, congratulations. Kolade, congratulations. So, Bashir, congratulations. Did you wait for TP2 or you ran out? Mr. Chris, congratulations. So a lot of the trades that even hit stop loss, we were not shaken, but because we made a lot of profit back. I think we still closed with over 18% if you picked all the trade. Ran out after TP1. Hey, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think TP1 was 100 pips. I can't remember. TP1 was 35 pips, TP2 was 140 pips. And it gave us over 115, 115, 115. Okay. Close after TP1 and ran out before TP2. Oh, congratulations. Chris said I chopped TP2. Congratulations. Okay, this was the entry. You know, this was the TP1, TP2, 145 pips, somewhere here. Okay, so and it got to 270, 280 pips. It gave us 280 pips. Good 280 pips, okay? Good 280 pips. But we are able to only do 140 there. Okay. We had NZD USD. It took us out on 20 pips. NZD USD. This was the entry. We wanted it to go up. And the rule of the game, when you are wrong, accept you are wrong. So it took us out on 20 pips. Now, if you don't come out, you would have been in negative of 90 pips. That's the essence of stop loss. So that took 20 pips out of our account. Eurochef did about 25 pips before hitting stop loss. Some people will make the money, some people will not. Okay, I think I deleted that Eurochef. It was too slow for me. So this was the entry of Eurochef. Got to 13 pips, came down, went back up again to 18 pips. You know, USD Chef, it hit us out on USD Chef, hit us out on 17 pips stop loss. We expected it to hit us here, and we did 17 pips. So it gave us 9 pips and hit us out. When it hits you out, just allow it to go. Okay? So we missed out the second entry. This was meant to be our second entry, 20 pips stop loss, but I was not available on the laptop to check it out, or the traders. So at the end of the week, we still ended up with 186 pips, which is profit, which is a good one for the week. Not too bad. You know, some of us wanted 100%. Yes, CAD JPY hit us stop loss. Yes. CAD JPY hit us out on stop loss. Yes. So it is not in faking 100 trades, is in taking the ones that will remain and give us profit. You know? So the coronavirus pushed the JPY pairs. This was the entry of CAD JPY. It dropped about 21 pips before going to hit us out. I know some of us, you won't put stop loss to break even. Some people are like that, you know. They say, PATG. No, when you are in good profit, minimum 20 pips, move your stop loss to break even. Be intentional, okay? Don't just allow it to be hitting stop loss because you think that it's perfect. So it can be perfect, but be rest assured that you'll do well. Okay, so that's what we have this week. So we had NZD USD hit stop loss. Euro USD Chef hits another stop loss. CAD JPY, some of us it will hit us stop loss, some of us it hit us out at break even. Okay, please always manage your trade. I have not been getting the trade and I am a registered member. Do I need to re-register? No, you need to renew your account. You need to renew your subscription. Okay, just go to your back office, go to shopping cart and renew your subscription. Okay, guys, we are ready for the new week. At least coronavirus has corona everybody this week, and we can go back to work, you know. And gold, you know, that's the highest paying currency this week. And I've told us over and over again, once there is a challenge around the globe, okay, once there is a challenge around the globe, people will go and put their money in gold. So this week alone, gold Monday, Friday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday. Gold alone, this week alone, did over 600 pips this week. Gold alone this week. And Luke Longman called it for a buy. Ozia called it for a buy. So this week, today, what I want to do is to share with us more light on the harmonic scanner and how best we can harness it. Are we ready? I've told you over and over again, every Friday when you are coming to my class, always have your pen beside you. Always have your notes, and you're good to go. The coronavirus is not ready to go yet, sir. Still ranging. Vaccine is yet to be gotten. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are you aware that it's been prophesied since 1981 that it was going to happen in 2020? Are you aware? The section is recorded so you can rewatch it. It's amazing, though. Okay? It's amazing. It's amazing. Eh? Mr. Ambrose, if you know any prophet that can be seen like that, so we tell us the currency to buy or sell, so we can stay in it too. Good. I'm telling you. Yes, so go and buy gold. And when you buy gold, it will come out in 2019, 2024. Eh? It's going to be amazing. Okay, so gold was called on February 4th, February 5th. Buy on gold was called on February 5th. I and Lovely were in my office, and we saw the gold buy. And if you picked it on Ozia, which is Ozia Plus, you would have done over 700 pips. So naturally, I wait for Ozia to call gold. It makes a lot of sense. And he's been calling it since 2019. He has told us to buy gold since 2019 around he has told us to call gold in 2019 around this place, around 12. Okay, around 12, he has told us to buy gold. So if you check well, Okay. So this is what is called OZIA Plus. So let's start with OZIA Plus today. Everybody on the call, can you type in OZIA Plus? Everybody on the call. Everybody on the call, can you type in OZIA Plus? The D has been on the floor since last year. Since February, the D has been on the floor. And since when D has been on the floor, the market did not change. Since February 2019, the D has been on the floor. So around this place, this was when OZIA called it for a buy. And since that time, we have been buying. So this was when OZIA called it for a buy. And since that time, we've been buying. So how do you harness this? It has told us to keep buying. And if you had held it since February last year when it called buy, it has done 3,600 pips since last year. So how do you trade the OZIA Plus? The letter D is on the floor, which means the only thing we have to do is to buy. So this triangle is saying buy. So let's go from where he told us. So OZIA Plus, it means since letter D is telling us to buy, we will only be looking for buy opportunity in the future. And what are the conditions? It must touch this place, Bollinger Band. It must touch the low of RSI. It must touch the stochastic cross low. That's the first buy. You buy there after your flat bottom, and it moved to 238 pips. It moved to 358 pips. Good. It dropped from there. It came down again. You are not to sell because letter D is telling us to buy. Yes or no? You are not to sell. Letter D is telling us to buy. Yes or no? Good. So the market came down back again here. It came down back again here. It came down back again on the stochastics. Gave us flat bottom. Went up. Hit our stop loss. It gave us another re-entry here after the flat top. And you will re-enter again. Flat top. It gave us one. Let's do the maths together. Because this is my challenge with some traders. Once he hits stop loss, they will say the strategy is not working. Now, the first trade that I called was 357 pips. He called buy here after the flat bottom. Your stop loss is 71 pips. And you're expecting it to come up. So you have entered this trade already. This trade came to hit us on the low. So it took 71 pips out of us, our account. Some people will not be angry. Some people will be angry again. Watch. He gave us another flat top again. He said we should still continue. You re-enter. It went back up for 200 pips, 207 pips, plus 207 pips. It came down. You are not to sell. The only thing you have to do is to buy. It came down. When it came down, it gave us another flat top. You buy. It gave us 46 pips and later went to minus 70. It gave later hit the stop loss at 64 pips. So we won't call this as minus 64 because you were in profit for 46 pips. That is why I'm not always happy when you are in profit and you don't move your stop loss to break even. This is over 58 pips. You would have moved your stop loss to what? To break even. So it later hit us out at break even. So we'll say this is break even. No profit, no loss. Okay. It came down back again. Only buy. Touch. It touch. It touch. Good. Flat top. You buy. Stop loss. 48 pips. It gave us 288 pips, 288 plus 288. Let's go. It dropped again. You are not to sell. The only thing you have to do is to buy because D is on the buy. Good. This is another entry. It told us to buy at our flat bottom. So, because we would have bought, our stop loss is below here, 36 pips. He hit us out in stop loss. Yes or no? Minus 36 pips. Yes or no, guys? The stop loss of OZIA Plus is below the low. Below the low. Now, when he hit us out on stop loss, he formed another flat bottom. So we enter again. And that one, that one happened again. Buy. He gave us 638 pips. You came out. Nobody want to wait. He came down. He never got back low. He never got down to the blue line again. He never got to the Bollinger line. He never. So he came back to the Bollinger band. Everybody on the call, did he touch the Bollinger band? Did he touch the RSI? Did he touch the stochastics? What do we do again? We buy. Watch. Went up as high as what? 1,200 pips. It came down again. Look at this place now. It was choppy here. It touched here. You won't enter because the RSI did not get below. So you won't take this trade. But you would have taken the next one, which is this one. Because everything must touch RSI. This is it. And you must touch the stochastic and cross up. What do you do again? Everybody, you buy. At the flat bottom, it went up to 300 to 400 pips. It dropped again. Guys, I'm going somewhere, guys. It got here again. Touch it here. Touch it here. Touch it here. The D is still saying buy. So you buy. Flat bottom. Gave us 358 pips. It came down back. Watch again. It touch it here. It touch it here. It touch it here. Wait for flat bottom. You enter on a buy. Your stop loss is below this place. 117 pips. It did not get to the stop loss. It did not get there. It went and gave us 238 pips. It went up. Don't sell. The only thing you have to do is to buy. So it got to this place. The same thing. The same thing we've been doing. The same thing. Enter on flat bottom. After flat bottom, it formed. It gave us 26 pips. Some people will not close their profit because they like big money. They are not disciplined. It ended up closing us out on stop loss of what? 90 pips. So those who are careful with their trade, they would have moved stop loss to break even. Those who are careless, they will leave it. So let's take the careless people. Minus 90 pips. Sorry. Minus 90 first. Minus another 90. So we are down 90 pips. So the market came down again. The same thing happened again. It taught the condition here. It taught the RSI. It taught the stochastics. It gave us flat bottom. It told us to buy. When we bought, stop loss below this place. It collected $81 from us again. 81 pips rather. Minus 81. Good. I've told you when you hit your stop loss, accept the trade and go to the next one. No emotion. No, he hit my stop loss. No. Don't. No condition, guys. No emotions. He formed the flat bottom. He hit us. Stop loss here. Here. So you enter again on the flat bottom. Your stop loss is what? 85. No market got there. He gave us 185 pips. Plus 185. How many of you are learning? How many of you are excited about this? Come on, guys. How many of you are excited about this process? Because this is what is missing. Some of us, we want to only be making profit. You don't want it to hit you out at all. You don't want to hit you out. You just want it to be smooth. Especially some people, they say, the person that told me said that I will be making money every day. No, now. Let's be realistic. This is the process, guys. It does not change. We are still here. So I'm not telling you that you will not lose. But I have been in this business and I have been so successful than every other business that I have done. Every other. Let me bring out my face so you see what I'm saying. This is my real face. I have been so successful than every other business that I have done. I have done digital marketing. I have done real estate. I have done, in every business I have done, trading and following the rules, I have been so successful than every other business. It's been the highest income, highest money making I have done, trading. But I became tough by being patient and following the rules. I became tough by being patient and following the rules. An average trading group this week lost. They closed in negative. Minus 300, minus 1,000, minus 500. And our own trading group still closed with over 118 pips, which is 18% of your account. Let's say the bad. You end up maybe doing maybe 2% or 5% this week. But when you hit stop loss and you don't trade more, I don't get. Because one of the challenges is not that the conditions are not there, it's because people are just afraid. People are just afraid. They are afraid of making money, but they want to make money. They are afraid of making money, but they want to make money. Anything you are afraid of, you are not licensed to have it. So let's fast forward it to this place now. So on the 5th, look at what happened, guys. Look at it. After meeting our conditions. So what do? Did he meet our conditions? Yes or no, please? Letter D is on the ground, which is on the floor. Letter D is on the ground, which is on the floor. Everything has met. What do? I and Lovely, we took this trade. Buy. We took this trade. Buy. Look at, he's still in profit till date. Of 870 pips, guys. Hey, Chimo, let me turn my cap to the back. Hey, 870 pips since last year that it has called it. But this one is February 6th. More than sir, your hard working is paying seriously. Thank you so much. So this is how to trade OZR Plus, because we know that our letter D is on the ground. Whenever the market comes to the Bollinger Band and give us flat top, we buy. And it paid up. Pay off big time. Pay off big time. And it's still paying off, guys. Imagine you enter 0.1. This is $800 in less than 1 month. This is over $870 in less than 1 month. And it's still going down. So, leaders, I want to beseech us that we do it right. We are still in Euro AUD sell. We gave it on the group. An AUD card, buy. AUD card, buy. We are still in profit. We gave it out on the general group. He gave us 24 pips. Now it's back to 10 pips. So you can close it if you have not entered. If you have entered, you can close it if you are okay with your profit, or you leave it till next week. Your stop loss is below your TP1. This was the entry. Stop loss 69 pips. Take profit 166, 71 pips. Take profit 2, about 180 pips. So the harmonic scanner will allow us to keep dissecting this market. I told you us this trade last week on Tuesday. It was posted on the group. You trap it up. You pick the trap of entry price. You pick the trap of TP1. Trap the 2. Change it to Ekinashi. Okay? It went from up, you enter sell, and when it broke under it with a flat top, I told you you will sell. Your stop loss is 30 pips. You didn't get there. Your take profit is 30 pips. So you're already in 21 pips on this trade. You're already in 21 pips on this trade. We also add GBP JPY this week. If you enter on OZR, you are in profit. Flat top, OZR called it out, buy 221 pips. At least you would have come out in 35 or 74 pips. Okay. So this is another addition trade where you go up. So I want you to take time and rewatch this video. So this was why we entered the buy. I gave it on the general group that we should buy after this candle. So we bought. He gave us 23 pips. Now it's back to 10 pips. So watch out. It will still go up more. It will still go up more. This AUDJPY. You trap your entry. You trap your, okay, your TP1. The market went up. It broke it up. It retraced down. So Ozia called buy for you. Your Ozia buy would have given you 33 pips. Then the break and the test would have given you like 10 pips, but it's still ranging now. For now, ignore shark, okay? For now, ignore shark. Until you have learned and perfect the way to swim, don't trade shark. Very important. Okay, this is another formation. Where are you to trap? Everybody. For price trap, where are you to trap? Udechuku say, Rita, can I see enter? Don't enter. How will you enter a trade that has gone extreme up? Where will you trap? Entry and TP1. Good. Trap, entry, and TP1. Now, which one did he break above? Did he break above or below? Good. So he broke above. Good. So once it breaks above, if he give you flat top now, what do you do? You buy. That means it's no more coming down. But you must see your flat top first. If it breaks below, you wait to see your flat bottom and you sell. This is Gartley pattern. Ozia has already called it for sale. Some of us are already in the sell here now. But you can still trap it. If you have not entered Ozia sell, you wait for it to break up or break down. Anyone it break, look for a retest. Euro NZD is paying off. We entered this trade today when we called it. Your stop loss is above the eye. Above this eye. You should be in profit of 33 pips. Okay? Should be in profit of 33 pips. How many of us picked? What if it is in between? If it is in between, that will be Ozia. Until it break outside that is price trap. Is that clear? If it's in between, it will be Ozia. If it breaks outside it is price trap. Tolulope, is that clear? Great. Now, this is Ozia. This is Ozia call. He gave us flat top. We are in profit now. I put it on the group. So gold now, we are expecting gold to return. When gold return, then we can look for a buy on Harmonics scanner. But now it's not a trade to look for again. Gold has gone. So there are some other things I also want to help us with this night. If you are gaining some value already, can you type in 222 on the chat box if you are gaining some real value? Type in 222 if you are gaining some real value. Please, sir, I'm not getting anything. It's really getting me confused. Maybe because I'm a beginner. No, now, Friday is not for beginner now. You would have done your part. Abdul Gafar. So what you will do for me, go to your IM Mastery Academy, watch the videos before Sunday. So Friday class and Sunday classes are for more of psychology, more of advanced trading, how to better your trade, not for really beginner class. Yeah, check your internet well. I can imagine. So look for a good place where the internet is good. Yeah. So we're good. So another thing I want to help us with, please, when the market is going to close tonight, because I can see still, no need to enter any trade now. It's Friday now. No need to enter any trade. No need. It's Friday. No need to enter any trade. It's late. Just close, sleep and close. Hedge fund traders, a lot of traders don't leave trade over the weekend. As a matter of fact, some people, they close their losses every Friday. The new week, they plan another new trade. But some of us, you will hold negative, you will hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. For how long somebody's account can be deactivated from our Harmonics Academy? 60 days. So, sorry, 6 months. After 6 months, if you don't renew your account will be deactivated. And a lot of time they don't renew it, so you have to do a fresh registration. It's taken as if you are finished learning. You already know what you want. You already gotten what you need. That's why I tell people, give yourself 6 months. Give yourself 6 months, 1 year. What you want to make is too big for you to say you want to learn it in 1 month. So stop coming to learn Forex and come and say you 1 month. No. The only thing that makes IM Mastery Academy different is that while you are learning, you can be making money, and not major money, because the major money is when you have gained confidence. The major money is not when you are copying and pasting. The copying and pasting money is to eat, to buy fuel, to take your children out, you know, enjoy yourself, but not to be wealthy. To be wealthy, you must take ownership. To make real money, you take ownership. You see it like this, the condition, letter D, you see all the conditions. That is when you can say you want to really make money. How much is subscription? 66,000 naira. $175. I can activate my account. Yes, you can, with Maxi Cash if you're in Nigeria or Africa. Payment option is Maxi Cash. You put your ATM details, they will debit you. How can I register a new user? Collect the person's details, send the person your link and direct him how to do it. Or he sends you, he sends the money to the company account. Your upline will help you do it. If the person is not in Nigeria, he can do it himself. Some people are showing some reaction in the group that they didn't pick trade. Is it not better for you not to lose your account? And I don't know how Nigerian mentality is. Somebody was posting in one of the groups I am. He said, you people promise us that we'll be making money every day. Promise you, promise. That same person, he's been in the system for more than 3 weeks now. He does not know how to use Ozia. I asked him what's up the other time when I met him. He said he's busy, that he does not have time to watch the video. And I nod my head like this. Eh? Eh? You have not done your part. You want to make money. Oh, we help also. You must just do your part. Do your part. Do your part now. Every day, at least in a week, you see minimum 8 trades, 5 to 8 trades from Mozilla. You will make money. Guaranteed. Between 5 to 8 trades, you will see every week. Tolulope, don't allow your 1,004 evaporate. You pay school fees. You refuse to go to class. I wonder how much is registration? 92,000 naira. Tolulope, please don't allow it evaporate. What strategy are you using, Tolu? My account is deactivated already. Like, how much do I need to come back on board? Olushola, who did your registration before? No, Tolulope has been so active. Tolulope Smith, I know that name well. He comes to class, he attends training. Yeah. So I want to be an IBO. My guy will take that class tonight. In the next 15 minutes, he will take the class on IBO. Just prepare your list and invite them. I know Zia strategy well, Tolu, and the plus, but the trap is giving me some headache. Don't do headache on. Leave the trap. Let's stick with what is paying. Some of the things I majored on in Port Harcourt this week was quantity over quality. Quantity over quality. You need quality trades, not too many trades. I'm a first timer here. How do I get the previous video? Go to our group. On the Profit Arcade group, go to shared media. You see all the links for the previous video. But I was told that the class will start on 24th of this month. No, not that class. So that will be school now. Kinda. There's classes Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. There's classes Monday to Sunday in the night. Yes, now. I have been paying subscription up to date since October. I have joined but did not get trade alert this week. What do I do? Chat up with send a mail to the necessary platform. If you add pivot, $21. $22. What time do we meet online daily? 8 p.m. West African time, Nigerian time. 8 p.m. Don't wait for physical class. Come to class online every day. You don't need to wait. I subscribe for Swipe Coin and I've been lost since. Can I get a tutorial? No, go to the app. There's tutorial. Go to the app. Frequently asked questions. You see all the videos there. Swipe Coin is making a lot of money. I didn't receive any alert this week. That's not possible now. That means you are not on the PATG. Maybe you're on the general group. You are not on the signal group. Tonight is like frequently asked question. Can you help activate my account? Use your card now. Where are you from? A7 Gretel. Where are you from? Are you in Nigeria? Do I access Ozia Plus when I renew 175? Yes. Can you help me? I did not see trades for yesterday and today. Yes, now. The PATG team, they slowed down because of carnivorous virus. Is it carnivorous? Corona. At least your account balance is with you. You can use it to fight another battle next week. He didn't want to get trapped in the carnivorous, corona then. If I register people, how will they get them trained? Online now, okay? Online, where are you based? Now, yeah. Tell them to join online now. Or the little you know, you to train them. Train them how to place a trade, how to close a trade, how to break even. Teach them the basics and send them Ozia video. That's all. Smith, the videos are there. Check properly, please. The videos are there. Check properly. Maybe it's not infrequently. Check. Go to live. Go to Go Live. Under Go Live, go to the tool. You will see swipe coin training. Okay, Tolu, this is it. It's on Go Live. The guy trains Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you are not available when he's training, you can go and check his recorded section. Everything on this platform is available for you. So just click this part. One day ago, Pipcoin, swipe coin. Audio. So this is it now. Just watch his record past experience. Can I go to beginner? Anything you want, come to go live. Anything you want. Come to go live. If you want beginner, come to 100 level. Crypto 101. This is Crypto 101. Go to Forex Library. Anything you want. Higher level, medium level, intermediate, beginner. Go to beginner. Click on 100. So all these ones are beginner. Forex basics. Forex basics. Forex basics 101. Okay. Ozia strategy is now attached to Harmonics scanner automatically. No, it's not. You will add it manually. Okay. Okay, guys. There's no CD. We don't do CD in here. You watch your video online. Okay, guys, are you ready? If you're ready, can you type in 111 on the chat box? I want to bring up my coach and mentor. Audion, your IBO. Yes, so that we talk about it now. Okay. If you're excited, I'm super excited. I'm grateful. Thank God for the week. Registering my prospect too. Okay, guys, give it up to our coach and mentor, Mr. Francis Chiora, as he rocks and rolls tonight. Let's go.
Right here in Port Harcourt with Chairman 25 loading, Mr. Maiwa will have been really amazing. Guys, give it up to this phenomenal gentleman. Give it up to him. Type in 222. We're right here in Port Harcourt for the big event. If excited, guys, amazing leader. Type in 222 right here in Port Harcourt, guys. Celebrate greatness, phenomenal. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Now, it's been amazing. We just finished out a major training. Chairman Maiwa has been here for about 2 days. This is the 3rd day, isn't it?
Yes,
remarkable training them, giving value in Port Harcourt, making sure people win. That is amazing. We're right here in the city of Port Harcourt. Really amazing to fly down today to really join hands in what is happening. We have the big event tomorrow. Who do you know in Port Harcourt? Who do you know in Port Harcourt? We have the big event tomorrow. Who do you know in Port Harcourt? Now, the truth is, you might be saying, how much time do I have? It's 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be a big event. And of course, we had a 4-day training boot camp, and it's really been amazing. So guys, you want to be very deliberate about that event. Of course, we are also meeting in Lagos on the mainland and the island. You know the venues. The flyer is on the group. Tomorrow is going to be at the Sheraton Hotel and Towers, number 30 Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, Ikeja, Lagos. And of course, on the mainland, number 18 at Demo Alakija, Victoria Island, Lagos. I want to celebrate every one leader on this call this evening. That shows something about you. Now, let me say something tonight. Now, you don't have to build if you don't want to, but it makes sense to build. You don't have to build if you don't want to, but it makes sense to build. I'll tell you why. I just checked my Skrill account this evening. Money has dropped. I could decide to take part of that money, put in my MT4, and arm myself for the new week. Now, learning to multiply money is what we are doing here. Now, and I want to celebrate everyone who shows up for the call. Every day, we have calls like this, and you show up. You see, everything affects everything. I'll take that again. Everything affects everything. How you do anything in life is how you do everything. That you showed up for this call this evening, it shows me something about you. So every time you expose yourself to learning, you are taking yourself to a higher place. But you see, building the business is what that comes from love. You are gaining value and you're exposing people to value. So you want to look for people like yourself who have the same mentality, who have the same thinking. The word mentality is actually from, it has 4 words in it. So he has men, he has mental, he has tality. So you come to a place where you're thinking, you are looking for those who are like you. So I'm going to share something with you today. And of course, I want to share, there are 7 major skills in building in the industry of direct sales. 7 major skills. The first is what we call prospecting. The second is what we call presenting. The third is what we call invitation. The fourth is what we call closing. The fifth is what we call follow-up. The sixth is what we call getting prospects started right. The 7th is what we call events. Event is the peak of building events. Like we're having one in Port Harcourt. We had one last week, Saturday. Meetings make money, but events multiply your business. Meetings make money, but events multiply your business. Every time you show up and invite people for meetings, that's how to build. So you can hear Chairman Maiwa, $10,000, that's the income day every month, $2,500 every Friday. Imagine what is doable on that lot size. That's why you hear him tell you, you don't have to over leverage your account, just increase the balance of your account. People just want to, jump. So what this does for you is you are helping people as an IBO, you are empowering the lives of people. I'm grateful to God I chose to do this. I'm grateful to God I hit the call and I decided to follow leadership and mentoring about 2 years and 11 months ago. I'm grateful to God I did not close up this information. I exposed people to the presentation and allowed them to make their decision. I'm grateful inviting Chairman Mayowa Wolabi to the presentation and he decided to do it. Look at the number of lives we've been able to impact and help. I'm grateful to God I exposed Chairman Buki in her office in a presentation. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God I called, of course I had touch with Pastor Matthew Abolore. I'm grateful to God I had a meeting with Oludaya Lady at the Mason Fahrenheit. Now, I'm grateful for those meetings and those connections. Now, guys, we want to be deliberate about what we're doing. So I like to just shoot on 2 things. One of them is what we call presentation. One of them is what we call prospecting. The other is what we call invitation. I'm going to take them one by one, but I'll talk about 2 of them. Now, what is prospecting? Prospecting is having a conversation with people you do not know. The word conversation is very important. Conversation is a chat. Oh, how you doing? How's everything? What do you do? Conversation. Now, if I don't know anyone, I can start with the small talks. I can skip the small talks and, I tell people, what I like to do when I'm conversing with people is to credit their emotions. I look for something to compliment. Like, for instance, I was flying down today from Lagos to Port Harcourt. I had opportunity to meet a friend I would not met a long time ago. Now, but of course, I could decide to speak to somebody by my side. I could decide to talk to somebody, look for something to compliment. Now, compliment your prospect. What you are doing is to credit the emotional bank. That is the order of conversation you want to do as a builder. I see a dress I like. Oh, that's a nice shirt. How you doing? My name is Francis. That's a conversation. Very healthy conversation. Now I see somebody. I'm in the mall. I'm doing something. Very healthy conversation. Now, when you spark up a conversation, that's prospecting. Sparking up a conversation, or and what do you do afterwards? I'm saying that what you do with conversation is to credit the emotional bank. What you do with conversation is looking for areas of compliment. Oh, that's a nice shoe. Where did you get that? That's a conversation. Before you know it, you start to talk. Now, because you have credited the emotional bank, because you have started with a compliment, then the person will answer you most likely. I can guarantee you. Oh, this shoe, I bought this shoe in the UK. What make is that? That's another conversation. Oh, that's a D&G. That's and all it starts to talk about the shoe. Notice that when you wear a nice dress and people tell you, oh, that's a nice dress, you have a feeling of positivity. Now you are endeared to the person that complimented you. That's the truth. Now, your goal when you do that is to get the name, get the number, and build a bridge. Number one thing you do is to compliment the prospect. That's called prospecting. Prospecting is starting up a conversation with somebody you do not know, and you're with an intention of getting the name, getting the number, and building a bridge. I'll take it again. Prospecting is the act of starting up a conversation with the intention of getting the name, getting the phone number, and building the bridge. So that's prospecting. Prospecting is different from inviting people you already know. So one of the rules in network marketing or building a business is prospecting. Why is that so? Because there are close to 7 billion people on planet Earth. As long as you know that skill, you can never run dry of prospects. People to invite. Now, how do I get the name and number? Oh, when I start that talk and the person finishes talking about his shoe or about his dress or about what he's wearing or about his hair, just look for a true compliment. Don't compliment what you don't really mean. People fake compliment. It's not necessary. If it's not nice, it's not nice. If something is nice, it could be the hair. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be the haircut. It could be the hairdo for a woman. Whatever it is, let it be a decent compliment. Once that is done, what is your goal? You want to get the name of the person. You want to get the number and build a bridge. How do you do that? Oh, what do you do? I'm a trader. What do you do? When you start that way, you are conversing. Now, for instance, I could start by introducing myself. Oh, my name is Francis Shihora. I'm a Forex trader, and I teach people, of course, how to multiply money in the Forex market. What do you do? When I start by introducing myself, most likely my prospect would also want to introduce his or herself. It's a natural thing. When I start by doing the introduction first, my name is Francis Shihora. I'm a Forex trader. I also teach people how to multiply money in the Forex market. What do you do? So the person tells you, oh, I'm an engineer. Remarkable. The next question I want to ask the person is, how do you multiply your money? How do you multiply your money? So the person says, oh, okay, I'm thinking of going into fish farming. I'm thinking of going into poultry. That's what is raining now. People are going to agree. That's good. Now, would you want to learn how to multiply money in the Forex market? And the guy says, oh, I'm ready. I want to learn. Okay, I'm being mentored by one of the most phenomenal Forex traders in Nigeria, a set of leaders who are doing well in Forex trading. And of course, there will be a masterclass this coming week. Now, if I have your name and number, I could do you a reservation for the Forex masterclass. Now, there are no guarantees, but if I have your name and number, I'll let you know what day I'm able to get you a reservation. Now, don't make it look as if it's open out there. Make it scarce. If I have your name and number, I might be able to book you in for one of the Forex master classes this week. There are very limited reservations, but I'll see what I can do to get you a reservation. When you talk that way, Your posture before the person is of value. You're not telling the person, oh, we meet on the mainland, Sheraton or Protea, we are there every other day at number 18 at Lakija. You are not making it, you're not creating value around it. See, people don't understand that there's an act of inviting. That's why only professionals in any industry make the big money. So I hope you got the value of what I'm trying to share. When you meet a prospect, your goal is to spark up a conversation with the intention of getting the name, getting the number, and building a bridge. So how do you do that? You start by introducing yourself, start by complimenting the prospect, tell them what you do, ask them what they do, and of course, when you do that, you pitch it. How do you multiply your money? That's one powerful phrase. How do you multiply your money? It's a powerful question. When you get to ask that question, anyone, including Aliko Dangote, will think. Anyone, no matter how wealthy a man is, everybody wants to multiply their money. How do you multiply your money? Powerful question. And the person tells you, oh, XYZ, would you like to multiply your money in the Forex market? Of course, you know, banks and government trade there. Everybody, regardless, would want to do that. So when you do that, okay, I could schedule you for one of our masterclass sessions this coming week at the Sheraton Hotel and Towers. There are no guarantees. Or this coming week at Adeyemo, number 18 Adeyemo Lakija, we have a master class over there at Victoria Island. I might not, there are no guarantees, but I'll see what I can do to get you a reservation. When you do that, when you say that, of course, you are almost going to get the person to that event. You don't know him, but you see, you never know who you are talking to. You might just be talking to another David Immunity that's going to blow your business up to a whole new level. So guys, that's the way it works. Then of course, I normally tell people, so I've talked about prospecting. I like to talk about invitation. So what I've done by what I've just explained is I've been able to fuse invitation into prospecting. So let me say this before I begin to round up. Now, in prospecting, there are three kinds of prospects. The first kind of prospect are people who call the cold market. Cold market are those you do not know. You don't know them. You've never met them. Just like I told you, prospects are people you do not know. What is prospecting? Sparking up a conversation with those you do not know with the intention of getting the name, getting the number, and building a bridge. Now, in inviting, it's a combination of both cold markets, warm market, and hot markets. So what are cold markets? Those who you don't know at all. That's what you do with prospects. Warm market are those you already know. A Kunle, a Dayo, a Shola, you know, all those individuals are those you already know. Now, those individuals you know, there's a different way of inviting them. Now, of course, you don't have to get their number. You already have their number. So they are not cold. They are already warm. There are people in your catchment. You want to invite them. I'm being trained. Currently, I'm learning from one of the best, and of course, one of the best systems around the world. And of course, being mentored by phenomenal leaders, currently in Nigeria. And of course, I thought about you, and I know you are one person who's smart and also thinking of new ways to really, really multiply his or her money. And of course, I thought about you because these leaders will be having a masterclass this coming week, and they're very limited reservation, but my mind thought about you, and I'm thinking of doing a reservation. It's going to come up at the Sheraton Hotel and Towers this coming weekend, but I want to confirm if you'll be available so I could do you a reservation. Now, they are very limited, no guarantees. Let me know on time before I move the reservation to the next person. Now, when you say that to people, they want to attend to you first. Now, you see, you need to do that. I tell you why. I learned something many years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, by a guy called Matt Morris. He said, people don't buy because of what they will gain. People buy because of what they will lose. People don't buy because of what they will gain. People buy because of what they will lose. I'm teaching you principles that can help you go platinum 1,000, platinum 2,000, platinum 5,000, Shaman 10. These are key principles that will help you build your business to a whole new level. Am I communicating, guys? So you want to get that information. So guys, what you want to do with prospecting, the goal here is to spark up a conversation with the intention of getting the name. You don't know this guy. You want to get the name. You want to get the number, building a bridge. And I said, what you want to do first of all is to compliment the prospect. Remember, you don't know him, compliment him. Credit the emotional bank. Give before you ask. So the next thing you're going to do is, oh, my name is Francis Chihora. I am a Forex trader, and I also teach people on how to. And of course, I multiply my money. I'm a Forex trader, and I also teach people how to multiply their money in the Forex market. So when you do that, you have introduced yourself. Oh, my name is Francis Chihora. I trade Forex. I'm a doctor. For some of us who are professionals, I'm a lawyer. I'm a business person. So when you do that, you automatically are able to grow through the phase intentionally. Am I communicating, guys? You learn through the process, and that's very important. So you're able to grow through the process. The number two thing you want to do is, of course, you do that with people you don't know. Well, invitation cuts across all the three peers. Cold market, warm market are those you know. Hot market are those who you get from your people you already know. Now, people are not able to use that contact, but it works. Hot markets are those people, you don't know them for sure. But you see, you know people who know people. I'll give you an instance. I might have a friend who is not interested in what I'm doing, but my friend knows other people. So what do? I want to get the contacts from my friend who's not interested for now. But my friend, do you know people who might be interested in learning how to trade Forex? So I could have a friend who might not be interested for now, maybe because of finance or timing or whatever, but he has people in his catchment, people in his name list who know people. So what I want to do is to give me 20 names from your contact. Give me 5 names, 10 names, 15 names of people you know. Now, those contacts are called warm contacts. They are called hot contacts. So we have the cold markets, we have the warm markets, and we have the hot markets. So I hope you got that, guys. 2 things I've been able to achieve today: show you how to prospect. Don't just go to people and tell them about Forex. Credit the emotional back. Compliment them. When you do that, what you want to do next is to get the name, get the number, build a bridge. How do you do that? You start by introducing yourself after the compliment. Oh, my name is, Francis Chihora. I trade Forex, and I learned how to multiply my money in the largest financial market. That's what I'm currently doing. And I'm being mentored by one of the brightest minds in Nigeria, a group of individuals, of course, whose root is from the US. Amazing structure. And that's what we do. What do you do? So when you do that, you are being intentional. Your posture is right. And of course, the person tells you, and you are doing it. It's a conversation, you are having fun. You're not under pressure. You're not going to the person and saying, see, come and join this or join that. You are having a conversation. It's relaxed. Because when you act as a prey, the prospect, the person you are trying to introduce will act as a hunter. So you have to be very intentional. These are skills and acts. This is how to go professional. I've been around the space for about 10 years, made millions in the industry, because the industry is about $200 billion. The industry of direct sales, about $200 billion, create millionaires every other year. Create millionaires, like one of the fastest industries that create millionaires. So the Forex market is 6.6 trillion. This is $200 billion annually. So of course, we have the big deal is Forex, but we can leverage money from here and put this in the Forex market to multiply it. If you're not an IBO on this call, you want to think about that. If you're getting value, you don't keep value, you share value. Service to many leads to greatness. You don't keep value, you share value. Individuals who are IBOs know the benefit. You are helping people's life change. You wouldn't be on this call if not for an IBO. But of course, we train Monday through Friday. Big deal for us is training. And wait until we launch what we're going to launch 2nd of March. We've never done that before. It's going to be a whole new explosion. That is guaranteed. What is going to happen has never happened in our organization. I can guarantee you, because you see, people will literally rocking and rolling. So guys, you had the call tonight from Chairman Mayowa, the Harmonics scanner, simplified. You want to go on the scanner and make money. We have individuals who are zipping money from the scanner. It is jack of one trade, master of one. Bruce Lee made a statement. He said, I'm not just going to take 10,000 kicks. I'm going to learn how to do one kick 10,000 times. Becoming a jack of one trade, master of one, not a jack of all trade, master of none. So understanding, knowing your onions is the way to go. Guys, that's the way to do it. Mastering it and learning it. So guys, I hope you got value tonight. I shared on prospecting, an invitation, the 3 kinds of markets. Hope you got value. See you on Sunday night. Of course, you want to invite for the Port Harcourt event happening here in Port Harcourt. Who do you know in Port Harcourt? Invite for the Sheraton event, invite for the mainland event, and let's rock and roll. Guys, it is invitation and prospecting, 2 major pillars that help you really build. So you want to be an IBO, you want to have your warm markets ready, start to call them people you already know, Let them know my name. Of course, how you doing? I just thought about you right now. There's a master class coming up. Currently, I'm being trained on how to multiply my money, something phenomenal. My experiences are amazing. And of course, there's a reservation that opened up. I think I want to do a reservation for you. It's very limited. Let me know if you'll be available so I can book your reservation, because there are no guarantees. When you create value that way, people tend to answer you. People don't buy because of what they will gain. People buy because of what they lose. Create urgency around it. Give value. Create urgency. Take it away. Don't just stay there and start talking about. Don't go there to present. Of course, you want to get to listen to the masters. So I'm going to do your reservation. Some people finish out the presentation on the phone call, so the guy doesn't have anything to listen to. There's nothing yearning. You need to be there to see for yourself. That's why you want to see the presentation. Don't go ahead giving all the details. When you give me all the details, I don't need to attend anymore. So be intentional. Be urgent, give value, take it away. Be urgent, give value, take it away. If I'm going to do one-on-one with you to invite you, I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to be straight up, but my posture is going to be right. In network marketing, your posture is that they need you. You don't need them. You're not beggarly. You're not begging people. This is $6.6 trillion. I made money from it today. We have individuals of a leader who did over $3,000 today. People are really making money. And that guy did about $1,000 today. So what are we talking about? There was a call on gold here in Port Harcourt. Chairman Maiwa made the call. And of course, they entered it and they're raking. It's $6.6 trillion. They need you. You don't need them, guys. So when you are prospecting, you're not talking to people like, come and join. No, this is the largest financial market. Create value around what you are doing. Invite them with value. So let me know. It's going to be, the reservation is limited. I thought about you because I know you're one person who's smart and knows what you're doing and you want to multiply your money. However, let me know if you're available, or else I'll just give it to the next available person. So when you share that, you are urgent, you are giving value. What's the value? Forex. How to multiply their money where banks and government multiply. And of course, you take it away. So the person, I can guarantee you, when I do that for 6 people, 4 will call me back, 5 will call me back. That's guaranteed. And you don't have to beg them. When they show up in that meeting, let the leader do the presentation. Because what we do is that we are traffic wardens. We don't, you see, it's just so simple. It's called IPD, invitation, presentation, decision. They will make their decision. Guys, I wish I could go on and on and on. This is just so simple. Personally, I've done tens of millions of dollars in this industry, in Naira, from this industry. And of course, adding Forex to it for me is a game changer. So guys, let's take advantage of it. We have a Platinum 1000 promotion coming up by, of course, it's going to end 29th of February. That is Saturday next week. Some people are going to be breaking Platinum 1000 this new week. You might just be one of them. Guys, show up to the event tomorrow. Invite people. Let's raise the number and let's rock and roll. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you. Okay, if you got value tonight, can you type in 555? If you got any form of value tonight, I know some of us are new to what I'm talking about, but sir, there's a learning process to everything. There's a learning process to everything. You start learning. Chairman Maiwa is a Chairman 10, Chairman Buki is a Chairman 10, I'm a Chairman 25. You imagine putting that on your MT4 every Friday and you're multiplying it. Guys, if you got value on this call, type in 555. How to prospect, what is prospecting, how to do it, how to invite, type in 555. So guys, there's going to be a special announcement on Sunday. Watch out for it. Big announcement, something that we're rolling out, something you already know. 2nd of March, the support system is going to take our business to a whole new level. I can't wait for the explosion that's going to happen. Everything is said, guys. I can tell you, God is ready, and we're committed to what God is about to do. Service to many leads to greatness. We'll put God at the center of what we're doing. We're grateful to God. And of course, we know the topmost top is our place. Have a good night, everyone. God bless you.